start a brand new week on LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2. I don't think it'll be the completion for this week because we've still got 40 odd percent of it to do, and it is a big game, but it is the first gaming part of the week. Well, a new week, and despite the slight rain outside, it does help with the weight side of it. It's another record because you've gone up another one per round, which is an extra 40 in a day. Also a new icon because we're over 1200 before the final round. Because of the pen reviews, it doesn't look great, but 1200 is a spiral, as in the symbol for the spin dry, because you usually spin dry on 1200. 86s across the board. And you can see record of 1224, 3 better than Friday, and for the second time we're on sort of a fresh board because the last bit at July. So it's a good start to the week. 1224. Oh, it's Monday and recycling time. Cans and bottles. Ooh. And the cartons. And we're all done. Well, it's a good gaming theme that obviously you've seen recently. You've done LEGO Marvel 2 we're working on. LEGO Batman 1 was completed last week. Completed LEGO the movie. So, LEGO theme, they're good games to play, and obviously there's a lot to them as well. So on LEGO Batman 2, not at the moment planned as a completion for this week. We'll see how far I can get to it this week, and then maybe a completion, it may not. We've got other plans though, just in case. Well, on what could be a very momentous day on a personal level, because we've got the FA Cup away tie tonight, which is being covered on BBC, so I'm excited for that one. A record, as you can see, accidentally there, that just staggers. We're up to 86s and 87s across the board, but because recently the final round has been short, the records have been pretty similar. For the first time in, I think it's at least a week and a half, we've had a conundrum that's lasted past 40. When you're getting 12-15 before the final round, yesterday's record was 12-24, so we only need 10. 12-75. Next goal is 1300, because that would be similar to what we've done today, but with a full final round. But good start to the day at least. Potential completion for this week is a game called Null Drifter. As you can see there, it's pretty much like an asteroids type game. I'll show a quick clip of it. Obviously playing one-handed here because we're holding the camera at the same time, but not too bad. So arrived here at Mike Ryan Garden home with Longridge Town for Longridge against Gem in the FA Cup. Programme for tonight. It's a bit dark, but while we're here, do statistics for tonight. 329 overall, 305 for Scam, 3rd against Longridge, played 2, lost 2 sadly in the league last season. 103rd away trip, could be a 90th overall win. 14th FA Cup title seen Scam in. Could be 3rd competitive win in a row. 19th football in 2021. We haven't started the league yet, with 20 games in there. 36 football in 2020. 60 sport attendance in 20. Longest chance can be United. FA Cup, 3rd quarter round. Well, the wind's died off a bit. It's starting to rain and wind at the same time. So that's not going to be too helpful for us, but it is what it is.
I'm just laughing because one of my counterparts from Skelmersdale, Simon, the media officer, is really politely standing outside the door because he thinks we're professionals. He thinks we're professionals. We're live on the radio. Do come in, Simon. Do come and join us. I'm going to steal your microphone, Barty, and we'll get Simon to sit down and get a Skem perspective on things. Do come in, Simon. Go and have a seat over there. There's a microphone for you. This is the non-league roadshow. This is the way these things work on BBC Radio Lancashire. We make it up as we go along, frankly. It's as simple as that. As Simon moves his way around, that's the microphone bumping against the table. We've talked loads about Longridge for obvious reasons tonight, Simon, because, of course, we're at Longridge and you guys have got to travel to get up here. How big a night is this for Skelmersdale United?
Considering what's happened in the last couple of years, I can't think there's much that can top it, other than, I don't know, possibly moving into new ground, because it's the furthest we've been for 13, 14 years, and since then, new stadium, new ground, new managers, basically. The last time we were in this round, I don't think the club was the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm currently a season ticket holder at Wigan Rugby. So once the football ended, the rugby's not come back physically, so I'm putting more into the football because we're getting more out of it. In the filming side of things, it's more, I do it because I was a fan myself, which is how I started. I'd want to see that sort of stuff. So it's more I'm giving back to myself, sort of, because I watch it back. I use it when we play, like Steve said, no fix. When we go to no fix, they have a brilliant setup of Witten, which I used last year. Film and do more than happy to help us. And from there, I've said, you know, if Northwich are playing a team that we've played and they want a bit of help, we have that. Some scouts come to us and say, use your film. Some clubs don't have that facility, and it's sad that that happens. But maybe this period we're in might see more clubs going to streaming and going to film and stuff.
Do you think we're on the kind of cusp of a big change in that sense?
I would think so, yeah. I mean, on the way up tonight, I've read on Prescott's feed, a few fans are, well, you know, we can't come tonight. Have you not got a streaming set up? And it's more, we need 5,000 to set up a stream. That's if you want to do top class. All you need is to stream a game, decent internet connection, which you can buy like a bit power thing, a Facebook or a YouTube account, and a camera, and you can do it. If you're charging £1 a go, we get on our highlight reels, we get 200-300 views, and that's maybe 4 or 5 days. 300 people pay £1, £300 that you wouldn't have had. So it's definitely something that I think is going to change. We used to do an MPL level, we used to have Pitch Hero, and they actually brought in filming where I used their equipment and that, and it was like, no, this isn't working, because they were basically saying, this is what we want you to use, this is what we want you to put up. And you shouldn't be told to do that. If there's a club, you want to put a certain thing up, like you score, say we scored the winner tonight, I'll put that up. You could have millions of people watching that because it's a big thing.
We're out of time, but I could talk about this all night. It's been an absolute pleasure to have you come and join us, Simon, and give us the perspective from Skelmersdale United.
So, half-time here at Mike Riding Ground, Longridge Town 0, Skelmers United 0. A half-time had everything but goals. United, not the best. Josh beat 2 bookings in the first 40 minutes and was sent off. Danny Whitley had a penalty saved on 32 minutes. Chances are plenty. This hopefully can get better, because we are going to tie in the second half with only 10 men. Let's hope we can hold it. Well, full time for Mike Riding Ground. I'm literally shaking tight recording this. Longridge Town 0, Skelmers United 1. 10 men for nearly an hour. Penalty second half. We're in the fourth goal for the first time in my lifetime. This is amazing. Well, aside from the Skem result from last night, this week started becoming a weights update out and about, because 3 days in a row now we smashed the record. Today was a bit more impetus because we put weight on this week, and always on a Wednesday when we put weight on, we want to lose a little bit. 87s across the board, a full final round, which is why the record has been taken today. 12-18 before the final round, and that means we're over 1300. 1305, which, considering we were pushing 1170 around this time last week, is pretty good. So, all good for a Wednesday. Well, a pretty hectic Wednesday in a good way, which means we've had to come on Null Drifter in order to get something today, because it's going to be a busy one doing highlights and stuff tonight. But as you can see, nice work, all achievements unlocked, so that's completion for this week. It's a pretty good game, considering it's only supposed to be not to an hour. It's really a good one. Good shooter up. What? Completion done.
Congratulations to Skelmersdale United, who are just 1 win away from playing in the first round of the FA Cup for the first time in nearly 50 years.
Toby's test. Yes! 1-0!
The North West Counties side is the lowest placed team left in the competition after beating Longridge Town 1-0 to reach the 4th qualifying round. Well done to them. And the draw for that 4th qualifying round is tomorrow, so good luck to them. Some big sides in there as well coming in at that stage as well.
Yeah, we'll be watching. What do you think?
Well, you can see the room again, so you know what that means. For the 4th time in 5 days this week, it's a record. We've ever done this in 1 week. 1 up to 8 seeds across the board. As you can see, the FCO means a full final round. 12:32 before the end. 90,000 lifts over the course of 124 days. I don't even know what the average is, but it's a bit of a strange one. The new record there, 13:20. And one of the goals for the week, after getting 5,993 last week, was to get over 6,000. We've done that and then some. So, we've arrived at the Villador Community Stadium. We're on going down. Statistics first one, 330 overall, 306 for Skem. Second against Road Corn, which came here last October, which is a 0-0 draw. Could be a 30th draw overall. Looking for consecutive away wins, 104th away trip, 32nd in the North West Counties. Been a long time since the last one in March. 20th of the 2021 season, even though it's only the first league game. 37 football on 2020 and 69 sport attendance in 2020. Runcorn Town, Skevs United 2 back. Half time at the Villador Community Stadium, Runcorn Town 0, Skevs United 2. Goals from Preston by deflection and Mitchley. So far so good, 2-0 at the minute. So full time, Runcorn Town 0, Skevs United 3. That's a brilliant way to end the sporting week.